Hi everyone, it's Dr. Brenda, money coach and the creator of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. Hey, please subscribe below. I have relocated, so no more South Padre Island for me. I am now at Lake Corpus Christi State Park. I'm at it's called Old Park Pavilion. It's also referred to as the Castle, and it was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. I am treated to an incredible February day. Temps going to be in the 70s, clear blue sky, the birds are singing all around me. I'm going to take you for a little walk. I'll walk and talk. How's that? But this has been like just an incredibly glorious morning, which all the possibilities, which arch should I follow? Isn't this great? So I want to talk to you a bit about traveling alone and some of the fears, especially for women, because I travel with my 3 cats, and I had been parked at South Padre Island for 2 months. I'd had tire issues coming in and tried to get that fixed. Hopefully it's fixed for good. And I want to talk to you a bit about the fear and somewhat the anxiety. I mean, for me, I am an adventurer. This is so exciting to be here. I love being in nature. I feel joyful. I feel renewed. But to get to this point, I got to learn how to, manage my rig. I got to drive. I got to do everything on my own. And I am, I don't know, 8 months out since I started full time. And so yesterday and the day before, I started to feel a little bit anxious because having been on the island for 2 months, it's like, oh, do I remember how to drive this thing? Do I, what do I do? So I'm going to give you sort of 5 tips, 5 things that I use to sort of lower my anxiety level and get myself psyched up for hitting the road. And the biggest thing I'm going to tell you right now is checklists. So I have a checklist on a dry erase board on my refrigerator of the RV. And then, and that's a reminder because there are a couple of things I forget. So I have a Ring security camera. That's easy to forget to take off and put back on. And the steps, you keep the steps out and then you might forget to bring them in. So all that checklist helps me go through it all. And in fact, when I thought I was ready to leave on more than one occasion, I've gone through the checklist and it's like, oops, I forgot to do that. So the checklist absolutely helps. I also have a cheat sheet in my Jeep. So my cheat sheet walks me through the steps of getting my Jeep in tow mode and out of tow mode. And I follow that to a T, and it's been working great. But having those checklists sort of decreased my level of anxiety. The second thing is time. Man, when I am rushed, this is Lake Corpus Christi. I'm actually in Mathis, Texas. I'm not in Corpus Christi. According to the map, Corpus Christi is something like 24 miles away, but take a look at the view. I digress again. How can I focus when there's this beautiful, beautiful view? So the second thing that is really critical is time. We all make errors when we're rushed. So the day before, or depending on the weather, I take down all of my outdoor gear. I put my catio away, I put it in the car, I get everything that goes into my car all set to go. So my chairs, everything is put away the night before so that on the day that I'm driving, it's just the inside of the RV that I have to take care of, and a few other things, but all of that outside stuff is done. So that gives me a lot more relaxed time in the morning to do what I need to do to get the RV set to go. Now, for me, a third item is the tires. I have had been alongside the roadside twice already with the same tire issue, and I hopefully got it fixed in South Padre Island, but I always now check to make sure I have the 80 psi that goes in each of my tires, and I have an air compressor, so I fill it up, make sure that everything is set to go on the tires. And I have a tire monitoring system, which is invaluable. That has saved my butt twice already. Well worth the investment. So if something goes on with the air pressure in a tire, I know immediately and can try to find a safe place to pull off. So that actually decreases my anxiety. Without it, I'd be kind of a nervous wreck, I think, as I've had tire issues and wondering how I'll detect if it goes bad. Fourth thing is the route. So I'll look at the route. Certainly I have a navigation system, a Garmin, that is set up for my rig. So it's got my height, it's got my weight, it's got how long, the length, has all that information in it. So it has that information, but I want to know in advance where my trip is going to take me. So I'll look at the route, so I'm familiar with where I'm going through. And the other thing that's part of the whole routing thing is researching the campground where I'm going to be. So, I'm going to new places all the time. I've never been there. And if you've ever RV'd, you know that sometimes the signage is great. Sometimes the signage is terrible. And so I will go to the website. I will look at campground reviews. I'll see what others say about finding the state park or the campground. If there's a map, I'll familiarize myself with the map, and I'll note where my site is. All of these things are things that I can do in advance. I do in advance, and it helps ease some level of anxiety. The other thing is the weather. I'll look ahead at the weather. And if I've been pretty fortunate, I've pulled over a couple of times. I also got caught in hurricane weather in Florida, so that has all built my confidence. I have a plan, but I know that if there's bad weather, I am quick to adapt, and we'll figure it out as it goes. So the more I know about the weather conditions, the better prepared I can be, either to stay one more day or find a different location. So those are the 5 things. Look at this. These are the 5 things that really ease my anxiety. And, again, I travel alone with the 3 cats. So you've got, make checklists, make cheat sheets, make sure you have plenty of time, take care of all your outdoor stuff before you actually are ready to leave. Check your tires, always check your tires, get a tire monitoring system if you can. Check your route, especially the directions into your campground, and then also pay attention to the weather. Because I'm telling you, once you conquer those fears, or at least diminish them, you lower your anxiety level. That only leaves one thing left: excitement. And I feel so much joy. I've got this gorgeous day. I'm able to have the flexibility to see this and take in the beauty, listen to the birds, very quiet campground, and just truly enjoy nature, truly enjoy life. So, hey, don't let fear stop you. Do what you need to do. There are tools out there like the Gutsy Women Club, gutsywomen.club. Join the starter level. There are tools out there that are going to help you. Doesn't matter what your dream is. I know that there are fears that hold us back. I want you to move forward. I would love for you to feel the joy deep down inside like I do. And I never, there's so many times I post and it's like, I can't believe this is my life. I never thought it would be half as great as it is. And so I want the same feeling for you. All right, you guys, you take care, and hope to meet up with you on the road. Bye-bye.